everyone. It is Saturday night live, I tell you. How are you today? What are you grateful for this Saturday night? It's Saturday night already. The end of week 81-82. Can you believe it? Can you? Can't believe we're here at the end of week 81-82. But you have done it. You have done it. You have made it all the way to the end. Another week out of the park. Boom. Hey, happy Saturday night, Kitty. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for this Saturday night? Tell me about your day and what is happening in your world, everybody. Hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. Dazzle, it is treat time. It is treat time. Good to have you all here. Glad to hear you're doing well, Adele. That is very good to hear. Glad to hear. Actually, both you and Charlotte are doing well. I didn't realize Charlotte was in the car with you yesterday, but I am very glad to hear that. Glad all is well. That all is well with everyone. It's true. It's Fast Jenny. Fast Jenny is here. Hey, Fast Jenny. Your new nickname. Hey, a great day of sales and a gift shop bringing you new items, Kitty. That is awesome. That's a great way to end the week. That is a great way to end the week. We were a little slower today, but it was such a gorgeous day. And tomorrow's really going to not be. So today it was a gorgeous day, so I can't blame anybody. We took it as our self-care day this week. We are broadcasting it on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, hop right on over to YouTube. I'm right there. Same me. Cassandra's got the link there for you in the show comments. I'm so glad to hear everybody had a great day. But Fast Jenny, true Fast Jenny. I like that one. I like that registration there. Ooh, we could do Friday night trivia tonight. We got a lot of people here. Tonight we are on page 32 in the Good Morning Good Night book. That's how we roll, the Good Morning Good Night book. If you're following along in the book, we're on page 32. Good morning. Quietly confident in the manifold gifts you possess, both known and unknown to you. Right behind you. You got this. There you go, folks. That is a great way to start. But it is great to hear how everybody's doing. I know we got a bunch of good incoming today, and sales weren't bad. They just were a tiny bit slower than some of the other recent Saturdays. But that's not a bad thing. When you take into account knowing that Friday was busy and Sunday's weather is not going to be as nice, that is not a bad thing. So I would expect, who knows? I mean, this is still a roller coaster. That tomorrow will be busier. It was funny the other day. I caught up with one of my landlords, and he was like, we were talking about the increasing cost of everything, and he was like, snow plowing this year, the contract is crazy and everything. And I'm like, that particular landlord is always very good, has always had like the best snow plowing in town. All the plazas that this family owns are, when it snows or there's ice, I mean, they are plowed and cleared and easy to get into right away. And I said, that doesn't matter as much anymore. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I said, now with in a continuing pandemic world. Hey, Vina, great to have you here. How's Cindy doing? I hope she's doing better. In this pandemic world, when it snows, when there's inclement weather, people can stay home. They can work from home. The kids can do remote school, etc. So we won't see the same traffic in store. It's not as big a deal to rush into the store to make sure everybody is there. So we get this going, and it just isn't. So I mean, and he's like, "Oh my God, you're right." I mean, he does it because it's the right thing to do. I mean, to get the plazas cleaned, get them done. I mean, but it is not expensive, and it is not cheap. It is expensive in a big plaza to plow the parking lots. Um, it gets very expensive very fast. Very expensive very fast. And quite honestly, it's a safety and liability issue in addition to just keeping your plazas open, keeping them open and running great. Well, I'm gonna throw some our Friday night trivia here on Saturday night to you. As always, 3 of these stories, as crazy as they are true. One of them, only one of these stories is fake. Can you spot the fake story? William Shatner took Star Trek toys that Jeff Bezos made himself to space. Story number 2. Heinz is selling a tomato blood costume kit that includes a bottle of its special edition Halloween ketchup, makeup brushes, and vampire teeth. Bounty is rolling out a line of eggnog scented paper towels for the holidays. Or Burger King Korea introduced a new menu for dogs. One of those stories is fake. Which one is it? Did William Shatner take Star Trek toys that Jeff Bezos made himself to space? Did Heinz sell tomato blood costume kit that includes a bottle of special edition Halloween ketchup, makeup brushes, and vampire teeth? Is Bounty rolling out a line of eggnog scented paper towels for the holidays? And did Burger King Korea introduce a new menu for dogs? One of those is fake, people. One of them. Just one, sadly. Footwear prices. Footwear prices are skyrocketing at the fastest rate in 20 years. 20 years. Shoe prices are going up, and they could get even higher as the holidays approach. Overall consumer prices rose 5.4% in September, but shoe prices increased 6.5% in September. And women's shoes specifically up 4.9%, kids' shoes up 11.9%, and men's 5.5%. And this has been continuing. This has been having year-over-year increases all year long. And there are so many factors that are involved in this. Again, if you have not done it, and I've actually had a conversation with a couple of people today, if you have not done it, it is okay to be raising prices. It is okay to be raising prices. Because I had that with I had an email about that tonight with a store and their pricers, and there is room to raise pricing. So if you have not done that, if you have not listened to me on the inflationary pressures on pricing, on the cost of labor, I mean, I talked about it at a high level last night about how labor costs are up and up significantly. I mean, you can measure the increase in labor costs not in a per week number, not in a per hour number, but in a per day cost to the business. Okay, in a per day cost to the business. And, the overall effects 2019 to 2022 could be as much as a 20% rise in labor costs, or your overall cost of doing business is probably a better, but labor as a segment of that, being this industry is labor intensive. So keep that in mind. I mean, look at it. Look at this October's payroll versus 2019 October, and see how much you're spending and see what you're spending on a daily basis. It is higher. It's higher, but the number you think for a week versus a day it is dramatic. is dramatic, people. You would not believe until you look at it. Until you look at it. Ooh, I got lots of guesses here. Vina thinks Bounty is fake. Kitty thinks number 2 is the fake story, and Adele hopes the Bounty story is true. Does Adele like her eggnog? Oh, that gives us a new perspective. Adele and eggnog. Well, I know you don't like spiked eggnog, Adele, so I know that. Kitty, you are wrong. Heinz is selling a tomato blood costume kit. They're like, we know you've used ketchup and tomato paste for years for blood, but they have created this whole kit you can buy, including Halloween ketchup. I mean, it is amazing to me. Why shouldn't they be able to charge you more to get what you're going to buy in the regular ketchup aisle anyways? But yeah, I'm with you, Kitty. It is gross. And the eggnog story, Vina, is correct. That is the fake story this week. They are not scenting the paper towels for the holidays. William Shatner did take Star Trek toys that Jeff Bezos made himself when Bezos was a child. Okay, so Bezos was a Trekkie, and he had that. He made these toys when he was a kid and sent them to space. I don't think Bezos was that sentimental, so I'm surprised that Bezos saved them. And Burger King does have a new menu for dogs. In Burger King in Korea is got that new menu for dogs. I mean, who knew? I guess dogs are probably eating Whoppers anyways, so what the heck? Putting a Whopper for Fido isn't that big a stretch, I guess. I guess that's not that big a stretch. So, I mean, that is, you can't make this stuff up, people. You can't make this stuff up. In signs that the economy continues to recover, the overall economy continues to recover. Yes, it is genius. It is genius of Burger King. Why not? In Massachusetts, which has had casinos for 6 years, the last quarter saw their biggest revenue ever in the past 6 years. I mean, and August by itself was the second best month ever. The whole quarter was the best ever. If that is a sign of people feeling good about the economy if they're willing to gamble it all away, because who wins when you gamble at the casinos? The house wins. Not this house. But the casinos win. It does make sense to have dog items. I mean, a lot of drive-through attendants, regular workers at the drive-throughs, will have a cookie or something there for dogs. And so, a little milk bone or something. But it makes sense. It actually makes sense for them to roll it out for more than Korea. I mean, it's currently in Korea. I can certainly see that rolling out no problem in a lot of spots in the United States. I mean, Jennifer would drive through with her dog. I mean, she drives around with her dog. People drive around with their dog. Because Bezos has to one-up everybody. Amazon has to one-up everybody. I've talked about how on this show, Costco, Walmart, Home Depot are buying or leasing ships exclusively for their cargo so that their cargo gets on the ships. Well, Amazon is like, that is so old school. Amazon is trying to buy long-range cargo jets. Okay, so they can skip the whole port thing, and so they're in the market for long-range cargo jets, um, and is trying to scoop them up to run their own to further grow their air network, and handle the uptick in shipping and everything, and avoid all the shipping delays. I mean, you gotta give them credit, you know. While everybody else is looking at air cargo as so expensive, and it is, okay, Amazon says it's cheaper if we buy our own planes. It's cheaper if we buy our own planes and fill it with it. It's just, it never, you know, it's just pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. According to a holiday survey, an industry holiday survey, 58% of shoppers plan to shop in stores this holiday season, or do some form of shopping involving a physical store. 34% will buy online and pick up store, and 22.6% will take advantage of curbside pickup. The study also revealed that consumers plan to spend over 25% more this year, an average of $870 per person on all holiday-related purchases, compared to $694 in 2020. The average spending in 2019, as a point of relevance, was $874 per person. But revenge shopping from the pandemic feels personal, with consumers ready to treat themselves this holiday season. The holiday survey shows that more than 70% of shoppers plan to self-gift this year, with clothing and shoes taking the top category as consumer wardrobes continue to evolve as workspaces reopen and vacations are booked. And workspaces are. I mean, I told you the other day when I was in that office furniture factory, and they are humming. They are running 2 shifts a day. The third is maintenance on all the equipment, so all the equipment and everything is ready to run the other 2 shifts. I mean, it is amazing. So offices are not done. For all that people think that offices are done done by any stretch of the imagination. According to the survey, the top 6 retailers that consumers plan to shop this season are: number 1, Amazon; number 2, Walmart; number 3, Target; number 4, Macy's; 5 is Kohl's, and 6 is Best Buy. It's expected that more than half of shoppers will start before Thanksgiving, compared to 43% last year. And and more than half of shoppers are looking to shop deals on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So very, very interesting topical moment there. Hey, folks, you know what it is. You have made it through week 81 and 82. Week 81 and 82, you have all made it through. You have made it through this Ironman marathon. It's an Ironman. This is an endurance race. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the faint of heart. This is a long haul, people. Tomorrow, we start week 82 and 83. Week 82-83 starts tomorrow, and that is why we have Self-Care Sunday. Yes, Self-Care Sunday. That's the day we set aside each and every week for you. You to unplug, you to disconnect, you to recharge. It is so important that you take time each and every week, and Sunday is just the symbol. Don't forget that, because every week I get an email. Neil, I can't do Sunday. Somebody emails me every week about that. I'm like, Sunday's the symbol. Have you not figured it out at this point? If you're still with us, it's the symbol. Because if you're not, if you haven't realized that you need to take time every week now, you are burnt out. You are done. But Self-Care Sunday is the symbol. Like we did self-care today. We took a lot of time off. I was at my desk probably the hour before I got on tonight, cleaning up some stuff. But other than that, we have been out and about. We went to a Apple Orchard Winery today, an Apple Orchard Winery, which was really nice, and got a flight of drinks there. And Cassandra, Rebecca, and I. And then we went to a restaurant in a train station. A restaurant in an old converted train station that they had renovated. And it had all sorts of old memorabilia. I mean, it was really restored nicely, and the food was good. It was really nice. And we did a little antiquing, a little bit of everything. It was really very nice, and we didn't go that far in the whole scheme of things. We were probably a half hour away, 40 minutes away at most. And we started the day with just some pastries and just chilling, all of us. We started this morning we got from a farm stand that we like, something to nosh on this morning. And we just had a really nice day. And actually, Cassandra and Rebecca are out at a pottery making, I think, tonight class, having a good time. So it's just been a good day. You need to do that each and every week, people. You need to do that. You need to connect. You need to not give a hoot about what's going on your phone, what's happening on Facebook, what's happening in your stores. It'll all still be there. It will all still be there. That is what Self-Care Sunday is all about. And we'll have some great self-care tomorrow. I hope you take some time too. And you know what? Even if you miss us tomorrow, this video and everything I talk about goes over to narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you, all the files, all of the links, they're all over there at narts.org/resale strong, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, you can ring the bell. Ring that bell so you know when a new one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody make it to the other side. I'm here every night at more 8 than ish, but if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. I'm actually pretty caught up on emails today, so I'm feeling good about that. Not completely caught up. I don't know that I'll ever be completely caught up, but I'm pretty caught up, which is pretty good. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Tonight we're on page 32. Good morning. Quietly confident in the manifold gifts you possess, both known and unknown to you. I'm right behind you. You got this. Our good night tonight is good night. Over here, marveling at your manifold gifts and just how bright you shine every day. Yes, you do. Trust your gut. Dream big. Graphics, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah even. We will party again. We will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until tomorrow night at more 8 than ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. It's time for dinner. I'll see you tomorrow.